Investors, our high risk, high return portfolio is now up 290% year to date. That's an 11 times greater return than the S&P 500, turning every 100,000 into $390,680 in just 11 months. Top performing position over the past 11 months, it's ETHE. It's returned 244.92%. Okay. All right. Think that's a good return for 2021. Wait until you see what it does in 2022. And more importantly, over the next decade. Okay. So really cool, guys. We're going to talk about a few positions today, but you're going to start to understand why ETHE is basically like buying Microsoft in early stages before it ran a couple million%. Okay. So the time it took, folks, for our clients to follow our 290% ROI portfolio in 2021, just 20 minutes. Okay. How many changes have we made to this portfolio to achieve these type of results using simple ETFs? 6, folks. That's it. 6 total changes. That's it. So say goodbye to constantly staring at your screen. Okay. So seriously, our savvy investors have spent no more than 20 minutes to achieve these results. You won't need to be staring at your computer all day or your phone. Okay. My goal is to make you money with this portfolio during your one-time free trial. This is how we've brought in more than 1,000 clients into our client base today. Now, we're not a massive investment bank like JP Morgan, so we actually limit the number of investors we work with each day. So there's only 3 spots per day. Before the webinar is over today, you'll now have an opportunity to take one of the 3 spots available. Okay. The replay of this video, folks, will be seen by hundreds of investors, okay, and typically thousands by the time it's a week old. All right. So we value the white glove customer. We value white glove customer service and differentiate our business with it. We welcome clients on a one-on-one onboarding call and offer live human support for all of our clients. And I understand that's nothing that you have to take advantage of today, folks. Anywhere else in financial education, we look forward to providing that level of white glove customer service, getting you that one-on-one attention and one-on-one phone time if you ever have a question along the way, okay, and when you have those questions. So thus far, our top performing trial student made $97,000 during his free trial in March of 2020, while the stock market crashed over 35%. This is the email that Ron actually sent me. And if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, folks, you can verify for yourself that $97,000, $19.89 profit. Pretty cool. Okay. And if you have the Thinkorswim platform by chance, you know exactly what that page is. Okay. If you don't, no worries. And you don't need to use Thinkorswim, folks. Okay. Here's one email that Don sent me. And I just want to stress this, folks. This is on March 16th. So pretty cool. He wrote and he said, Dean, today was my first time in my years of trading that I topped $100,000 profit one day. Thanks, Portfolio Builder. Sure beats the dividend stock program. Glad you showed me the correct way. Now, kind of the neat thing about this, folks, is March 16th was the worst sell-off day we've seen since 1929. No joke. Same day that Don wrote me the email, letting us know that he made over $100,000 in one day. Pretty cool. Okay. Now, you'll probably want a refresher on what our clients have to say and track records before you test this out today. So what I'm going to do here, folks, is bring on Jeff Olson. Jeff is one of our clients. He's been working with us since April of 2020. So this is his picture. Jeff is he's in the Denver, Colorado area. And Jeff, with that, but I'd love to welcome you onto the webinar and have you share your story a little bit. Kind of what happened before you met us and what's happened after.
Sure, Dean. Thank you, everybody, for giving me a few minutes to tell my story. It's fair that everyone knows I'm not a part of Portfolio Builder other than a client. I'm not paid to do this. I enjoy doing this. I did it because I wanted to say thanks to these guys for saving me. But where I was in 2008 was I put a whole bunch of money into the stock market. And at that point, I traded basically flat for the next 12 years. I spent about, I kid you not, I spent $25,000 or better on different financial subscriptions over those 12 years, buying new ones, keeping the ones I liked. And basically I didn't get anywhere. And then come March of 2020, and when the gentleman's making 6 figures, I lost 40% of my portfolio. And needless to say, I was devastated. I don't consider myself unique. I've talked with lots of people that have did poorly and took the hit like I did. But anyhow, I kept the faith and I just kept searching for something different. And that's when I met Dean and Jason and was introduced to the portfolio builder system. And I not any just it, only difference between you and me is I've been in the system now a year and 8 months, and I was where you are then. And I became a life member in June of 2020, because for the 90 days I had known these guys. I sat in on webinars and I'm hearing stuff that no one ever talked about in all my $25,000 I paid for in 12 years. And that's how to be prepared for the coming crash, which is how to hedge, how to hedge for the volatility that we know is coming. We just don't know when. So that's what I enjoyed. Jason likes to refer to it as just paying for the insurance policy. So that's where I'm at. I poured everything into Portfolio Builder. I don't have a single share of stock anywhere else right now. I've juggled around in the different portfolios, but I stay within the parameters. And I was just talking to a gal last night, and I reported to her that these guys have made me 120% increase in my 1 year and less than 8 months. In fact, it would be better, but I
Dang,
screwed
Jeff.
up. Yeah.
No, that's so awesome. So
I left
120
money on the
total
table
percent.
too. Yeah, 120% for sure. But it's even better, guys. I've put my more money where my mouth is. I'm not just here talking about it. I joined in the Rebel dividends recently, so I put more money into another portfolio because I believe in it. So that's where I'm at.
Awesome, Jeff. And Jeff, what did you fail with before too? I think that's really important to know. Was it predominantly options systems? Was it swing trading systems? What was it that you probably failed with the most before you met us?
What I really failed with the most was options. I seem to, the sad part is I enjoyed them. And then here I'm losing the most money with them, but I tried all of them, Dean, everything, penny stocks, marijuana stocks, swing trading, day trading. I even bought a live trading webinar where I sat in front of my computer every morning and tried to trade along with these guys. And it was the worst one of any subscription I ever bought.
Yep. And so Jeff, taking the long-term mindset and then hedging risk so you can sleep like a baby at night. That's where you're staying, right?
That's where I'm at. And what happened, the loss the market suffered in the last, say, 4 to 6 weeks, I would have made more dumb mistakes. I know I would have, but I didn't because I listened to Jason and it all came back around.
How cool, Jeff. So really cool, guys. No joke. Jeff has now made 120% working with us, right? So he kind of juggles between our portfolios, but that's his net return since April of 2020. Okay, pretty cool. Most investors, won't see 120% return like with a financial advisor and mutual fund over the course of 5 years, guys. Jeff's been able, 10 years for some of them. Heck, I was talking to a guy last week. His advisor was getting him 5.2% for the last 23 years straight. Like that's what his average was. And it's insane when inflation's at, 15% across the nation right now. That people would want to stick with that type of return. But awesome, Jeff. Now, really quick, for everyone that's here in the webinar, does anyone have any questions for Jeff? So Kevin, H. Johnson, Normulus, Robert Temple, do you guys have any questions for Jeff on how he made that 120%? And I just want to reiterate, guys, Jeff's not a client of ours, or I'm sorry, Jeff is not an employee of ours. He's simply a client. Okay. So if anyone has any questions, jump on and ask Jeff. Okay, so Kevin, H. Johnson, Normulus, Robert, do you guys have any questions for Jeff really quick? Okay, very good. Well, awesome, guys. Look, if you do, and you might want to talk to Jeff, offline, just like the lady that you spoke with yesterday, guys, give Jeff a call, 720-413-0783. Once again, make sure you write this down, folks. It's 720-413-0783. Okay. Give Jeff a call after the webinar, send him a text, say hi to him. You guys probably lost the same option products. You probably lost the same day trading products, guys, and he'll help you understand, definitely why we're different and why he's having just remarkable success with our firm. Okay. Now, guys, unfortunately, Edgar wasn't able to come on today, but he's another client of ours that's now made over $300,000 just this year alone. So Edgar will hopefully be back with us on Wednesday. Okay. All right, guys. So I want to welcome you to Portfolio Builder. Okay. So welcome to our investing webinar. I really appreciate your time. Okay. My name is Dean Gallagher, folks, and that is my picture right here. So appreciate you taking the time to join us. Time's the only commodity we cannot buy, so I absolutely appreciate yours. Folks, want to let you know you could feel free to save my cell phone number and text me with any questions. Okay, and if you want to send me a text and say, "Hey Dean, it's H Johnson," or "Hey Dean, it's Kevin," or "Hey Dean, it's Normulus," or "Hey Dean, it's Jeff," or "Hey Dean, it's Robert," just send me a text, guys. The number's up on the screen. Okay, it's 505-322-7515. One of my favorite things to do, folks, is to help people understand how they're misbalanced in their portfolio, okay, and how they're misallocated. It's crazy to me, some of the calls that I have, folks, but it's a huge value I can offer you as an investor and someone that's serious about your retirement. So if you're really serious about your retirement, folks, you're really serious about getting you and your family
Incoming
the
chat.
best returns possible, give me a call, okay? 505-322-7515. And John, if you can hop on that chat that just came in, bud, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, cool. So very, very good, team. Okay, so we're all here today to get portfolios built out live, okay? We give you the portfolio to try for free. Same way Ron made $97,000 during his free trial. Guys, this is gonna be the same way that I've had more than 5 people make over $50,000 in their free trial. Same way we've had literally thousands of people make thousands of dollars during our free trial. We give it to you for free to let you try it out, okay? Total number of positions in the portfolio today, guys, 4 assets. It's so simple, okay? Now, what do you need to join our winning team? Okay, you're gonna need a brokerage account that you can make investment decisions within. Our clients use their IRAs, their 401ks, individual accounts to grow with us. Okay, so you can use all your accounts without fees for each one. So unlike the advisors and the mutual funds folks that are going to put a fee on every single account you have, we have one flat fee and it's good for your household. Okay, the next thing you need, folks, is a cell phone. Okay, we all have that if we're in here. Number 3, you're going to need the ability to take 1 hour a year to follow our positions in your brokerage account. Okay, and we do have a 1 trading day replication window, folks. It's so cool. We have VPs of publicly traded companies that are literally our clients today. They love how little time they have to allocate to our strategies to get a really good return. Okay, and they're going to need the ability to read text and email. That's it. So 4 things: you need an account with money in it, a cell phone, 1 hour a year, and the ability to read. All right. So let's cover some unknown risks to U.S. investors today, guys. And this is so shocking to me when I speak with people, and a lot of them just have no idea that cash in their account, okay, is just I mean, the worst thing you can do to yourself right now. Okay, why? Okay, because cash is trash, just like it always is and always has been since its creation, right? And look, guys, cash is devaluing at 10 to 15% a year right now. So if you want to stay in cash, right, because you're scared that the market's at a new all-time high, even though it's going to keep printing higher, keep breaking out into new all-time highs for the rest of your life, guys, I get that. But you got to understand that if you stay in cash too, you're guaranteed to lose 10 to 15%. And I am certainly not going to do that to myself or my family. Okay, so very good. So did you know your cash is burning up, say, in your brokerage or bank account? Well, why, folks? Why does this happen, right? Why is money on fire and it's becoming worthless faster than ever in U.S. history? The Federal Reserve is printing money at the fastest pace in U.S. history. Okay, you can leave your hard-earned money in the fire, or you can learn to invest it safely today. Okay, we'll now run a poll to help you really understand what your cash fire is today. So please, folks, just take a few seconds to respond to this. Okay, it has 2 really simple questions, and it's going to be 100% anonymous. Okay, so please take a minute, folks, to fill out this poll. First question is, investors, it's critically important to review how much cash the Federal Reserve is burning in your ecosystem. Let's seriously think about the cash you have sitting in your brokerage or bank accounts today in this exercise, and please select a response from the options you have there. So if you have less than 25,000 in cash across the board, select that. If you have 25 to 50,000, select that. If you have 50 to 100,000 in cash, select that. 100 to $200,000 in cash, select that. 200 to 500,000 in cash, go ahead and select that answer. If you have $500,000 to $1 million in cash, in that cash fire, select that. And if you have $1 million to $5 million in cash, folks, please go ahead and select those answers. Okay, now the second part of the poll, folks, is going to be another question. Okay, and so what happens, guys, is when we run those polls, it's just like a little white screen that pops into the Zoom platform. Just take just a couple seconds to fill that out. Okay, so the next thing we want to know, guys, is why are you letting your cash burn? Okay, the number one answer we've had in 2021 is I honestly had no idea inflation is burning my cash at the fastest pace in US history. Okay, that's been the most popular answer through 2021. The second most popular answer we get is I'm looking for a safe portfolio or slash system to invest with currently. Okay, and if you had big losses in 2000, 2008, Q1 2020, and you're just hesitant due to those big losses, well, feel free to select that. Okay. Also, guys, if you just fired a money manager, go ahead and select that. If you just got control of your 401k or IRA and want to invest it safely, go ahead and select that answer. If you're still looking for the next 1,000 return percent ultra stock, go ahead and select that answer. Looks like someone did that for us already. So thank you for letting us know that, bud. Okay, and we're going to absolutely show you. And it's not going to be 1,000% return, guys. It's going to be much greater over the next decade or two. Okay, and it's actually not a stock. It's actually an investment trust, but you can buy it just like a stock. Okay, and it also, if you like letting your hard-earned nest egg get less valuable on a daily basis, go ahead and select that as well. All right, guys. So very good. It looks like so far 20% of the audience has responded. Okay, and Barbara, I got some background noise for you. I'm gonna go ahead and remute or open up your microphone in just a second again here, but we didn't want to distract the group too much there. Okay, so all of you guys are unmuted if you'd like to say hello, and if you have any questions about the poll too, and why your cash is devaluing at the fastest rate in history, please feel free to jump in there. Okay, very, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll, folks. Thank you kindly for taking your time to fill that out. Okay, very good. And so let's see here. Let's see, and John, can you still see my screen okay, bud? Okay, guys, so a couple rules we're gonna talk about. Rule number one, never lose money. Rule number two, don't forget rule number one. Okay, so very good. So great rules, guys, that we have learned from Warren Buffett. Really great rules that changed my life. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to one more quote from Buffett too. Time is your friend, impulse is your enemy. Take advantage of compound interest and don't be captivated by the siren song of the market. So let those investments compound long term, guys. You don't want to limit yourself to only making 1,000% over the rest of your life. Okay. We love to sleep like babies at night, knowing we're using risk management to protect our hard-earned nest eggs. Proper risk management provides consistency and reduces stress. Okay, so really quick, folks, this is going to be one of the more important screens that we do today outside of our portfolio build. Okay, that's by far and away going to be our most important. But I want to show you guys what the S&P 500 versus, okay, the UVXY does. Okay, just in general. So you have the S&P 500, here it goes, climbing up, and then bam, gosh, did it get nailed down in that crash last year before it goes back up, okay? And then conversely, you have UVXY. This is what we're using for our protection today, folks. We tell you exactly how much protection, we tell you exactly what the ratios are. We're gonna give you that exact setup today, guys. But this way you can balance your portfolio, have a defensive position for probably the first time in your life, okay? And also be able to make money from the next stock crash. So if you're worried about a stock crash, guys, take a look at this screen. You don't need to worry about a stock crash ever. And in fact, just like Ron, our guy on our trial that made $97,000 last year during the stock crash, hey, there's the proof in the pudding, guys. You can make money from a stock crash too. It's incredibly simple. Okay, the general basis of this ideology is called risk parity. It was invented by Ray Dalio. He's the most successful hedge fund manager on planet Earth. Okay, So many non-billionaire investors don't understand hedging risk, aka long positions. However, this is what helps our investors sleep like babies at night. In fact, some of our biggest gains have been delivered by existing hedging for massive profits when the market tanks. So let's review some more proof from the client. So you already saw Ron, bragging about making $97,000 during his free trial in the stock crash. But what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go over to our testimonials page, and this is the link that John sent you earlier. Okay, let's hear from let's do Mark's here. Mark, how much are you up today, bud?
I'm up 83,000 today.
Yeah, baby.
And that's on top of 39 yesterday.
Woohoo!
35 yesterday.
Awesome, Mark. I love it, bud. Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, because I would not be in these positions if it weren't for you. I'd probably be losing money today.
So that was one from Mark. We'll play this one from Scotty too. This was really neat too.
What this is achieving for me in terms of my goals long term is the consistent growth that we're seeing each week, the simplicity of it, and then the confidence that I have in looking at your track record. It's something that we publish every day. I went through my own daily performance tying out to what you had. And then the biggest piece of it is the macro view that you provide, which not only makes me happy just because I'm really interested in the financial markets, but it also gives me the confidence in the long-term strategy of what this program offers, and knowing that you don't have a single strategy that you're adapting to market dynamics. I mean, there's a very specific global position that you have right now, and you lay out long-term and short-term visions for how that could change. So
pretty cool, guys. I just wanted to walk you guys through a couple of those really quick. Okay. And look, show you guys that it's absolutely possible to make money in stock markets. It's stock crashes. It's incredibly simple. And most people just don't understand that you can safely invest your money, still get really good returns, right? But welcome to risk parity. That's why it's so incredibly cool. Okay, so we did some proof from the clients. Let's get you guys those track records, right? This is one of the number one questions I get is, hey Dean, can I see you guys' track record? And John, if you can, bud, can you also post this into the chat box there for these guys to have at their leisure? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and post it to you here, John, but definitely send it to the people in the video too. Okay. Okay, perfect, guys. So the total return, and I'm going to write this a little bit larger on the screen, is now, folks, 290.60%. Okay, so 290.60%. Okay, and we've had a recent pullback, guys. Every single time this year that we've had a intra-month pullback, that has been a phenomenal opportunity to build the portfolios out. So once again, our year-to-date return, 290%, okay, 290.60%. And we have an awesome entry opportunity here, folks, and you absolutely want to take advantage of it, okay? So very, very good. Now, awesome too, guys. Now, if you have a lot more money to invest and you say, whoa, Dean, that's way too aggressive. I'm not okay with that. I want to safely make 20 to 30% return. Okay, got it, guys. So our clients that are using 6, 7, and 8 figures behind our portfolios, folks, they love to use a blend of 90% of their money in our pro portfolio and 10% of their money in our high risk. Okay, that's helped them achieve a 38.24% return this year with less volatility than the S&P 500. Pretty cool. And our guys that have really 7 and 8 figures behind us, guys, they're not going to be super aggressive behind what we're doing, but they love having less volatility. I'll tell you that. They also don't mind getting returns at 38% a year. Okay, that's going to double your money in every 2.5 years if we stay in that range. Okay, so very good. So now we did the track records, guys. Okay. Now, you also heard from Jeff Olson, okay, our client that's made a great return working with us. Plus you have his number to call with any questions. Let's listen to a few more client reviews together so you all can truly understand what it feels like to join our winning team today. Then we'll show you the track records, right? As we just did. Okay, so I want you to now meet our team, folks. So I'm gonna talk about Jason first, okay? Jason is our founder and the chief investment officer, okay? So Jason's right here, okay? He's the gentleman that really leads the portfolio design. I absolutely help him with that process, but Jason is an incredibly intelligent human being. He has the ability to decipher really complex problems quicker, faster than anyone I've ever met. It's part of why we're friends, part of why we're business partners as well. Okay, all right. So also going to highlight Ryan here, guys. He's our chief technical director. He makes everything so simple to use on our website. You guys can actually follow us from anywhere in the world simply with your cell phone. Okay. Also going to talk about John and Edgar. Great people, folks. They're here to help you. We're all here to help you during your free trial. Okay. But feel free to reach out to myself or John. We're going to be calling you all to do your free investment analysis with you. So when you hear a voicemail from myself or from John, guys, give us a call back. We're here to help you. Okay, we're here to be a consultant in the investment world for you. So that's our team, guys. Wanted to show you what we all look like. That way you guys have some faces with some names. Okay, now that you know how we perform and understand why our clients happily pay for our service, let's get you a portfolio now to test out so we can stick some money into your pocket. If you'd like an exact amount to test drive, just let me know. Okay, all you need to do is buy the exact number of shares we recommend with your brokerage account. This way, you can buy all the best assets to own immediately and test risk parity for the first time. It will take less than 5 minutes to purchase today. Okay. You now understand the safety and the fact that cash is trash. So how much would you like to test drive with us? Just let us know if you want to test drive. It doesn't matter if it's 50,000, 100,000, 250,000, 500,000, or 2 million, folks. It doesn't matter. There's no number. You just have to use at least 10 grand. Okay. Just let us know and we'll get you the portfolio. So to get your massively bullish portfolio, simply type in the following information to the chat box. Number 1, the amount you'd like to start making money with. Number 2, the cell phone and your email. And number 3, type in your full name. Folks, once you type that into the chat box, I'm going to start getting you your portfolio ready. Okay, we're going to email it to you, we're going to text it to you, and we're going to send it to you here in the chat box. Okay. Now, what does that portfolio look like? Let me show you. So I'm going to go over to our website here. So this is Portfolio Builder. Okay. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to log in here. Okay. So very good. And give me 1 second here, guys. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the login page. And what I'm going to do here, folks, is walk you through the position calculators that you're going to have, okay, as a client of ours. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, folks, is simply put our bootcamp high risk portfolio. This is going to be the portfolio we give you all for free during your free trial. Okay, so this is the bootcamp high risk portfolio. Now this is the one that's returned the 290%. Okay. And what I'm going to do here, folks, is simply type in, okay? And so if you want to invest 100,000, folks, it's really cool. And you guys will have access to this as clients. It's going to tell you the exact number of shares to enter our portfolios with, okay? So it's really cool. The number of shares, folks, is going to be right here, okay? All your tickers are going to be right here, okay? Your asset allocation percentage is going to be right here. Really cool. And so if I switch this up, folks, and I say, all right, let's, maybe Normulus wants to put in, 150,000. I just type that in, hit calculate, folks. It tells you the exact number of shares to buy. Okay, we simply take a screenshot of that, folks, send it out to you. It's that simple. Okay, so very good. And once again, folks, we're going to need 3 things from you. Okay. And I'll talk about the the assets actually in it really quick. But if you guys want to start typing in the amount you'd like to invest to build out the same portfolio that we're engineering for a minimum of 100% annualized return on, okay, please feel free to type in. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the assets. So first, guys, UVXY. Why is it in there? It's in case we get a stock crash. Okay, so it's the ETF crash insurance. Okay, and literally, guys, the only reason why we have that position in place is so when we get the next stock crash, we can show you how to make money from it once again, just as we've done since 2018 into 2021 here. Okay, so literally, guys, every stock crash, every stock correction from 2018 to today, we've made money for our clients in. Pretty cool. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at our long side assets. Okay, so we have ETHE, okay, or the Ethereum Investment Trust, folks. Now, this is a heavy percentage allocation, okay, and I get that because it's the most bullish asset to own over the next year and over the next decade. You absolutely, if you do not have this in your portfolio, folks, you must consider it today, okay? Absolute must. Next, folks, and that's really our growth play, okay? Great way to hedge growth is with value. Okay, so we have NRGU, beautiful way to hedge, okay, our growth play with our oil play. Pretty neat. And then really, folks, the number one risk to the unstoppable parabolic growth of technology for the rest of our lifetimes is going to be actually having enough rare earth metals to support the computer pieces that build computers. What's the best way to hedge that? Well, buy all the rare earth metal companies. Buy REMX, you have them all in there, okay? Then defend yourself from a stock crash with UVXY, okay? And you're set to jet, guys. Literally, we had less of a pullback literally, guys, in September than the entire S&P 500 had, okay? The S&P 500, folks, pulled back over 5% in the month of September. This portfolio only pulled back 2.69%, okay? Pretty cool to see that, and this is super aggressive. Okay, so Alan H. Johnson, Normulus, any questions, guys, on this ultra simple risk parity strategy to test out today? Okay, and once again, folks, if you want to put in 150,000, bingo, you already have it. Okay, you know exactly how many shares from the share column. You know the exact tickers from here. All you have to do is buy them to test it out. That's it. How simple, right? Okay, so very good. So let's see here. Let's see if we have any questions on our ultra simple portfolio that's now returned well north of 290%. Alan H. Johnson, Normulus. John, any questions too, bud? Any questions at all, guys, on this portfolio? Super, super, super easy to build out. Pretty cool, guys. We're actually looking for Ethereum to trade in the $20,000 level next year. That's just shy of 5 times higher than it is today. Okay, so you want to position into this, and you want to, just don't go out and buy Ethereum by itself, though, right? That's really stupid. You want to counterbalance your long side asset risk and put your money into an armored Hummer instead of having it on a motorcycle without a helmet on. Okay, so very good. And so let's run through a couple more calculations here. So let's say someone wants to test out, let's say 250,000 today. I'm gonna type that in, and you guys just let me know how much you want to test out. And Alan H. Johnson, Normulus, if you guys have any questions, just open up those microphones, type into the chat box. We'd love to help you with your questions. Okay, so very good, folks. So if you're gonna put in $250,000, this is a great way to make over $500,000 next year, probably a lot more than that. Okay, this is exactly what you'd buy. Okay, and so Ellen H. Johnson, Normulus, just let me know, guys, how much you'd like to test out. Okay, we're looking for, so and really good to kind of help you guys on this too. So with Ethereum, guys, we're looking for, and I'll write it up here. So we're looking for 4 to 5 times growth in the next year alone. Okay, with ETHE. with, let's see here. Let's see. How can I easily do this? Okay. With oil and gas. Okay. We're looking for a nice increase, and it's a way to hedge at the same time. We're looking at a 2 to 3x return. Okay. Over the next year or so. Okay. Commodity super cycles typically last 3 to 5 years. We're right at 1 year into inning one, really, or kind of like the first couple moments of the next inflation super cycle. You guys think gas is expensive now? Just wait. That's so funny. Okay, so NRGU, we're looking for 2 to 3x growth, and it hedges our growth play. At the same time, oil and gas companies are still trading at a 15-year discount today. Okay. Also, guys, the best way to hedge the unstoppable parabolic growth of technology, well, go on all the companies that pull the rare earths out of the ground that it takes to build technology. Any piece of technology, guys, has to have rare earth metals in it. Okay. Boy, and this return on REMX has been incredible. It's not even a leverage ETF, and it's almost made 100% for our clients already. Okay. NRGU is leveraged, and so we're going to be able to get much more growth out of it. Okay. So very good. And REMX, guys, great way to hedge. We think we're going to get you a 1 to 2x return on it over the next year or two. So, and then guys, we're always going to have that defensive position. Okay. And I'm going to highlight that here with UVXY, just in case China wants to start World War III or Russia pulls the trigger. I know they've kind of hinted at it, right? But whoever wants to start World War III, feel free to let them. We're going to have bigger problems than our portfolio because we're going to make money from that scenario starting. And look, I would never wish that upon the world or any other human, right? But I'm going to be prepared for the unknowns because I hate risk. And actually, I hate to lose money more than I love to make it. All right, let's see here. Mike, Normulus, Alan, what questions do you all have? Okay, very good. Okay, guys, and just let me know how much you'd like to test drive too. Okay, so our goal for the bootcamp high risk return, folks, is once again to simply make you a 100% annualized return. Now this year we've done much better than that. We're not going to just turn off the growth, guys. Okay, but this year with this simple portfolio, only making 6 changes throughout the entire year, we've made 290.68%. With the downside protection. Could we have made more without the downside protection? Absolutely. Do our clients complain about this type of returns? I can tell you very openly, they do not. Okay. Very good. So Mike, Normulus, H. Johnson, what questions do you all have for me? And just let me know, guys, how much we can build out for you.
Program, have a number, we'll be in touch soon.
Okay. Awesome, Normulus. Look forward to it, bud. Awesome. Yeah, Normulus, I love it, bud. Any questions you want to ask, on the webinar today? Oh, he already took off. Oh, cool. Awesome, guys. So let's see here. H. Johnson, Mike Guzman. Mike, I see your mic's open, bud. What questions do you have for me, Mike? Love to help you, but if you just have a random question about the stock market or about how the Fed printing money is devaluing the value of all of our U.S. dollars at the fastest rate in human history, feel free, guys, jump in. The more questions you ask, the more value I can deliver for you at no cost today. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, Normulus, look forward to working with you there, bud. Okay, Mike says he's just listening. Okay, awesome, Mike. Very good, and thank you kindly for joining us, Mike. Do you have any Ethereum or NRGU or REMX in your portfolio currently? Okay, guys, and this is pretty cool too. So REMX is one of the best performing non-leveraged ETFs. Okay, have that in the portfolio. I'm gonna use some little emojis here for this. So REMX, one of the best performing non-leveraged portfolio or non-leveraged ETFs. NRGU is a top 5 performing best leveraged ETF in 2021. Okay, will continue to be through this 3 to 5 year commodity super cycle. And if you guys thought NRG has made some money already, just wait till you see what it does coming up. Same with Ethereum. All of these positions, but pretty cool too, folks. And if you don't have Ethereum in the portfolio, especially like with your 401k or your IRA, folks, you can buy ETHE today. Okay, guys, look, we think this is going to get turned into an ETF. I would say within the next 3 years at minimum. Look, once again, we think it's going to grow at 4 to 5 times next year as well. Get in there. Get in there before it turns into an ETF too, because that's going to free up an $80 trillion global pension fund market to come buy it. Okay, which is not the case today, but you can still buy it. Okay, cool. Mike says no cryptos. Okay, cool. Mike, do you have oil and gas, or do you have rare earth metals to protect growth plays? Okay, cool. And so, guys, a lot of people don't realize this, but Ethereum is the fastest growing piece of technology on planet Earth today. Okay, and just like 5 years into Microsoft being publicly traded, most people didn't even know about it. But that's our advantage. Okay. Mike says I'm hitting them hard. I have neither. Well, hey, Mike, that's why I'm here to help, bud. That's the value I offer our clients, right? And we as a team are so honored to help our clients with, right? So many people are in little like EV stocks, or talk to a guy that 50% of his portfolio is in gold miners the other day, and it's just just dead money. So we'd love to help you, Mike. H. Johnson, Normulus, guys, just hey, look, we're confident to give you this portfolio for free. Okay, look, I think if you did absolutely nothing, guys, you'd make a fortune from this portfolio in the next year. Okay, but hey, if we make you enough money, or if you guys are impressed by how we manage risk and how we always take the more strategic approach to growing capital in the markets, well, hey, sign up and join the team. Okay, if not, no worries. But hey, at least test this out, put it to work, so I can stick some money in your pocket. Okay, Mike. Yeah, but if you want to let me know how much you have in cash in your account, what I can do is just type that in here, Mike, and we can get you a portfolio to go test drive. So, like, even if you have like, I don't know, 25,000 in cash, right, in your brokerage account today, it doesn't matter if it's your 401k or if it's your IRA or your individual account, it really doesn't matter. Okay, we'll get you that portfolio. It'll tell you exactly how many shares of each position to buy. Okay, you simply put it to work, guys, and it's so cool. Because let's say Mike puts together $25,000 in this portfolio, right? So he knows his shares are going to be right here. Okay, the tickers are going to be over here. And let's say down the road, guys, Mike's turned his 25,000 into, let's say, 75,000 next year. Okay, and Mike wants to take his wife to a trip to Tahiti, because that's on the bucket list or something. What Mike can do then, guys, down the road is type in that $5,000, calculate the number of shares, and he'll then know exactly how many shares to sell to take a $5,000 profit and go use that for whatever he wants. Okay, and maybe Mike wants to sell a $10,000 position to buy his maybe his son or daughter a new car, maybe a grandkid a new car. Well, you can type in, well, not a new car, but used car for the first car. Type in that 10 grand. It's going to tell you exactly how many shares to buy. That way you can scale out and stay in exact balance. Okay, so pretty cool, guys. That's it. Okay, let's see here. I don't think we did any build outs here today, but Mike and H. Johnson, I would love to help you guys build one if we can. If you guys just want, right? Isn't that cool, Mike? Yeah, it's so neat. Jason basically has kind of been coming up with this system now for, I don't know, better part of a decade now. But now it's all built and it's really cool. We just get to hand it to you guys to try out. And really cool, Mike, just like you can't go, test drive an Escalade for a week, right? They're going to laugh at you at the car dealership. Yeah, so absolutely, Mike. So Mike asked if there's any downside. Great question, Mike. So yes, so this position with UVXY, okay, will absolutely drag on the profits. Okay, so UVXY, that position right there, okay, that's going to drag on your profits for sure. Okay, so that's only going to be in there to help you hedge the entire rest of the portfolio, right? So that's going to only help you hedge all your long assets. So this will definitely be a drag on your overall profits, Mike. Okay, so as the stock market goes up in value, Mike, the UVXY ticker is going to go down in value. Okay, because it only makes money, guys, when the stock market crashes. That's it. It's never going to make money in any other movement outside of a stock crash, but that's what lets us sleep like babies at night. Okay, and that's what lets us profit from, heck, a World War III scenario. And not that I would ever wish that, but boy, we have some crazy people in political power around the world. Okay, and they're there to get rich. They're not there to help you. One of the easiest ways to do that is to actually create war. As sad as that sounds, but historically, that's the case. Okay. Very, very good. That's basically how most of Europe developed. It's kind of most people in Europe that are billionaires today. It was from creating wars in the 800s and 1900s, 1700s as well. So yeah. And boy, are these politicians there to get rich and not help people at this point. Okay, and everywhere, all around the world. It's really sad. Okay, cool. So yeah, Mike, your UVXY will still drag on that. It will absolutely drag on the total position of the portfolio, right? But we're okay with that. Our clients are okay with that because they're still making 291% return this year with the downside protection in place. Okay, and we'll write that up on the screen here, guys. So that's 291.35%. Because I know that's a little small if it, just in that little thing on the screen. So yep, that's it, guys. Look, we have clients put in, 25,000 behind us. We have clients put in 6 figures behind it. We have clients putting 7 figures behind it. We have clients putting 8 figures behind it. Our clients that are using more capital, they like to blend our most aggressive portfolio with our most defensive. And so our clients that have been doing that too, a lot of those guys are using 6, 7, 8 figures. Ladies, I should say, a lot of those investors, ladies and gentlemen both, they really like to, what they love to do is still get good returns, okay, with less volatility than the overall stock market. And those people are using 90% in the pro, 10% in the high risk, okay, to achieve a 38.24% return. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me write my number on the screen, Mike. Absolutely, bud. This is my cell too, so you can just send me a text. It's 505 322 7515. Okay. So yeah, definitely feel free to give me send me a text, Mike, or just give me a call. Yep. Look forward to helping you, Mike. Look forward to helping you rework your portfolio. Always love to do that with clients, and hey, a lot of times I say, hey, you have some good positions in there. That's good, but let's look at the stuff that we know for certain is going to be dead money. Okay, and I love doing that. It's just so fun, right? And I always think of, gosh, if we help these people reposition now, what is that going to look like a decade from now? Just total net return. I mean, those numbers are going to be so big. Very, very cool. Awesome, Mike. Yeah, and feel free to send me a text too, Mike. Just that way, just say, hey, Dean, it's Mike G from the webinar. That way, I know who it is that when you text me. Okay. Awesome, guys. Well, perfect. Great webinar. Okay, and Mike also, but can I get you a portfolio built out? Okay, even if you want to, try, I don't know, whatever, 10 grand or 25 grand or 50 grand. It doesn't matter what the amount is, Mike. I'd love to help you build a portfolio too if I can. If you'd feel more comfortable doing that on a one-on-one basis, totally get that as well. Okay, cool. Well, very good, team. So we are all set there. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop back into the webinar here. Okay, so very good. So it's time for you guys to build out the portfolio so we can make some money, so we can stick some money into your account safely. Okay, now let's go build some portfolios to help you invest like the billionaires today. It's all about getting the best assets and hedging risk. This is the long-term billionaires approach to investing. We have a flat fee structure that will save you and your family literally tens of thousands of dollars or possibly even hundreds of thousands depending on your investment capital. Welcome to a flat fee model that doesn't scale with your profits. Now, just saving you money isn't the best part, folks. We're also going to educate you and meet with you twice a week in our client webinars. This way, you actually learn everything we understand. Then you can relay this knowledge to your kids and your grandkids to create many generations of wealth. Values of our service, guys. You're going to get that position calculator so you can scale up investments or take exact profits and stay in balance. You get trade alerts to buy and sell the best assets, guys. We'll tell you when to take profits on some of these assets, how to rebalance the portfolio when we do. Okay, you're gonna get 7,000 hours of market monitoring each year. You as a human being cannot possibly do that by yourself. That's gonna be a huge value we provide with our service. Okay, and we love it, guys. We love monitoring the markets. We love it. This is what we're here to do. We're here to make you guys money. We obsess over it. We might as well share it with you. Okay. You're going to get bi-weekly webinars to stay 100% in line with our chief investment officer. Okay. And the financial system. And you get that position calculator, guys, so you can scale up those investments and take profits and stay in exact balance. And my favorite thing, guys, you're going to have live human support Monday and Friday. Literally, you guys can call or text Victor. He's actually Jason's father. It's a little bit of a family and friends affair here at Portfolio Builder. Absolutely look forward to helping you and your family grow and look at that as an honor. The bonus alert, guys, you're going to get a free one-on-one session with Jason Cox, our Chief Investment Officer, when you join our team today. That's a $2,000 value free when you upgrade today. So protect and grow your hard-earned nest egg today. We only allow 3 lifetime or annual clients today. So make sure to find that chat box to reserve your one-on-one call and say goodbye to fees to grow with your money for the rest of your life. Interested in a one-on-one call? Type in your name and cell phone number to the chat box now. We'll give you a call after the seminar. Okay, good. So Normulus, I look forward to our one-on-one call, bud. And I've seen you in the webinar before, so look forward to helping you onto the team officially and getting you set up with your welcome in call. Okay, now very good. And Mike, if you'd like a one-on-one call, please feel free to go ahead and type in your name and your into the chat box now and your phone number, and we'll give you a call. Okay, so on behalf of my partners and I, thank you kindly for taking the time to join us today. We hope you learned a few things and started making some money with our portfolios. In the live webinar now and want more information and positions, type in your name and cell phone number into the chat box now. Watching the recorded version on YouTube and tired of missing out on great returns? Give me a call, 505-322-7515. Awesome, Mike, and I'll be giving you a call as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to Normulus first to help him get set up, Mike, but I will give you a call as soon as I'm off the phone with him. Okay, bud? Perfect. Mike, I actually know a couple Guzmans in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So they work in construction. They move tons of dirt for freeways and developments and all kinds of stuff. Good people. Very good. Awesome, Mike. Look forward to talking with you. Normulus, look forward to talking with you, bud. Quick disclaimer, guys, there's no magic formula to getting rich. Success in investment vehicles with the best prospects for price appreciation can only be achieved through proper and rigorous research and analysis. Okay. Very good. Okay, nice. Awesome, Mike. And Mike said no gold medal miners. Yep, exactly, Mike. Okay, guys, watching the recorded version on YouTube, give me a call, 505-322-7515. John and myself will be reaching out to you guys. Okay. If you weren't on the live presentation and hadn't typed in, guys, we're going to reach out to you, give you your free one-on-one investment ecosystem analysis call. So very good, guys. Once again, any questions, give me a call, 505-322-7515. Mike, look forward to connecting with you as soon as I get done with Normulus. Have a fantastic day, all. Here's to health, wealth, and happiness. We look forward to helping you guys and hope you had a great time in the presentation today. Mike, thank you kindly for taking the time to join us. Normulus, thank you kindly for taking the time to join us. John, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you all. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.